Today is all about asparagus, delicious creamy asparagus soup. You may remember that I made cream of broccoli soup a while back, and today's recipe is basically that exact same recipe, but replacing the broccoli with asparagus. So I'm starting with 1 pound of asparagus. Once you get rid of the tough ends, just cut the asparagus into, say, 1-inch pieces. So just cut it all up and start your cooking. In this pot, I have a 1/4 cup of butter that's been melted. Add 1 onion that's been finely diced. Saute until your onion is translucent and softened. That takes about 5 minutes. When your onion has softened, add a 1/4 cup of flour. This is going to thicken your soup and make it really nice and silky. Now what you want to do is add the liquids that you're going to cook your soup in. This is 4 cups of chicken broth. If you're interested in having this be vegetarian, just use vegetable broth. And then additionally add a cup of water. You bring this to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and then cook for about 10 minutes. That'll allow the liquid to thicken and it just sort of infuse the flavors a little bit. Add your asparagus at this point. Bring it to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and then cook it until the asparagus is very, very tender. Once your asparagus is nice and tender, you can puree it. I'm gonna use this, which is an amazing tool I love, an immersion blender. These are great because you just put them in whatever pot and turn it on and puree. You can definitely do this in a blender, and I think you probably will get a slightly finer result, like a smoother, silkier result if you do, but I just love using my immersion blender. Finish with a little bit of heavy cream. This adds a little bit of richness. It's not necessary if you don't want it. That was a 1/4 cup. It's super easy. You can also use spinach, mushrooms. We have lots of different variations on our site at marthastewart.com, so you should check it out. But first, start by making the asparagus, cream of asparagus soup. Delish. Give it a try.